Okay, good morning, everybody. So I was sitting here this morning and I was waiting for the show to start. My cat jumped in the window, my dog jumped up on the couch, and it was like all this activity. Hey, Debbie, it was all this activity. I was all excited. I missed it. The show didn't start in time, but it was cute. You know, I had all this activity going on. But you could see the kitty cat. I think you could see. Oh, he just disappeared right when I looked for him. He was there, and he just. I think he's still there. Oh no, I guess he's not there. Okay, I'm hallucinating. That's not the cat. That's not the cat. I thought the cat was sitting right there. The cat's behind the couch somewhere. I missed it. Anyway. Hey Tony, what's up? So this morning I jumped into a space on Twitter, which I hadn't done in a while, since that last episode. I didn't realize this. I jumped into the same space as the guy that trolled me the last time I got into a fucking space. And then when I reacted, he tried to call me out for reacting to his trolling me. And this morning when I came in there, he admitted it. He's like, yeah, I trolled you and you fucking freaked out. Yeah, well, you trolled me, dude. What do you expect? I'm having what I thought was an intelligent conversation with adults, and then you start acting like a little bitch. So, of course, when I go in there today, I'm listening, and I don't realize it's the same guy. Right? I don't recognize the guy's name, but I'm friends with everybody in the chat. I'm listening to what's being said. I'm really enjoying it. Let me say hey to everybody. Aaron, Brian, Shirley Ann, hello. Mark Andrew, Tony, Aaron, Prophetess Gussie, hello Gussie. Okay, cool. Mark, what's up? And I was just like thinking to myself, listening to what they're saying, in the chat. And like I said, there was only 8 people in there talking. And they're having a basic conversation about being poor, which is fine, and I'm all about that. I want to hear about it. I want to see if there's anything, any way that these people can get relief, right? They're talking about living in in roach-infested apartments, traveling around, being, not being able to find a restaurant that's open, and basically just, general feeling of sadness all around. And somebody chimed in and she said, if we were more like China, we'd all have an apartment, we'd all have food, we'd all be happy. And I asked to speak and they let me speak. And I go, I don't know if Chinese people have the level of happiness that we have in America. And they go, wait, what do you know about happiness? What's your gauge of happiness? And I was like, well, not even that. I said, you're not allowed to have a voice in China. They will shut you up in China. They are communists. They will burn your books. They will lock you in prison. And if you were on the internet, if they even have internet there, if you were on the internet there and you were saying the things that you're about the government, that you're saying about the American government, about the Chinese government, you wouldn't only be in prison, you'd probably get tortured and you'd probably be executed. They totally jumped on her side and yelled at me, brought up the fact that I had been in there before and that I had a problem the last time. This guy brought, oh, you weren't here a couple of weeks ago. And yeah, I know, dude, but was I being a problem this time? I'm trying. And what's really funny is, and this is funny to me now. It wasn't at first, but now that I look back at it, it is. I'm a millionaire. I'm a wealthy guy. I got a lot going on for me, and I want to see other people do well for themselves too. Right? That's my whole thing. And if they don't want to do it through crypto, well, maybe there's some other, solution for them. And I'm always open to hear people's problems and try to work through them with them to see if there's something I can do, right? They fucking cut me off so fast. They muted my mic. They told me to listen to them. And I was like, okay, I sat there and I listened to them. I really wish I had all these conversations recorded. That's what really sucks about this shit. Is these kids, they get away with so much shit talking. And then when you go back and you try to call them on what was said, all of a sudden the whole narrative has changed. And they don't seem to remember actually who said what and how it was said and when it was said. And I'm like, I'm not about that. I'm not trying to call anybody on their bullshit. I literally went in there. Hey, Billy. Thank you. Oh, you commenting on the hair? Thank you. I literally went in there with the intentions, always, of helping people. When I come in, I do my live show, it's the same thing. I want to help you guys. And then when you ignore me and you don't participate in the chat or you say dumb shit or whatever, I start losing a little favor for y'all. And I'm like, man, I'm here to help y'all and you guys don't want to participate or whatever. I'm in there and I'm trying to offer solutions and I'm listening to how they completely not only write off crypto, but they view crypto as a second form of capitalism. This is a new one for me. I heard this for the first time this morning. You're just trying to introduce a new form of capitalism with your crypto. And I'm like, okay. You know, you can call it whatever you want. You can look at it through any lenses that you want and deny it to yourselves. And then you could go on and bitch and complain and go in spaces on Twitter and cry all day long. And nobody, myself included, is going to give a fuck about your condition if you won't even have a conversation with people who are trying to fucking help you. And that's it. That's all I got to say about that. You know, you get what you deserve. I said, you know, China is not the kind of place that you want America to become just because everyone has an apartment and everyone is living cockroach free. That's not the key to happiness. Let me tell you what the key to happiness is. The key to happiness is having free speech, being able to express yourself when you're not feeling great, when the government's not doing you right, and not having to worry or fear that the government's going to send police, state-sponsored police, to your door to bash it down and pull you out and put you in fucking prison or execute you. I choose America over any other country on this planet. Look, I listen to these communists. I listen to these socialists. They're always talking about other countries. Oh, she's talking about Russia and China, Russia and China. And you know the old Republican, oh, why don't you go there and live? And the whole time I'm listening to her, I'm thinking the same thing. I mean, I don't want to become that. You know, I don't want to use that as an attack on somebody. But when you literally sit there and you're bragging about how great China is, and you're bragging on me saying, I've been to China, have you? No, personally, I haven't. My parents went there. I've never been to China. I have no desire to ever go. Shirley Ann, no flags in the chat from now on, please. Thanks. We don't like flags here. I choose America. I don't choose that fucking rag of a flag that I'd wipe my ass with. Remember that. I choose my free speech. I choose the freedom to be able to wipe my ass with that fucking American flag anytime I want as well. That's offensive. The American flag is offensive. It's just as offensive as someone telling me that China offers more freedom and more it was more happiness. I'm like, freedom is happiness. You have the freedom to do whatever you don't owe me an apology, just so you know, just don't do it again. Thank you. It's okay. I'm not going to get mad about it. See? Growth. If I can grow, these kids can grow. If I can make money on crypto, these kids can make money on crypto. But if they keep calling people that are interested in crypto their enemy, well, what they're going to find out really quick is they're going to make that wall even higher to get over. They're creating their own prison. They literally want to silence their own voices. Communists, socialists, they want the government to control everything. Let me tell you something. I am all for helping people out. I'm all for government-sponsored programs. I am. I'm a big fan of Meals on Wheels, sheltering the homeless, clothing people that don't have clothes and shoes. You know, put shoes on their feet, put food on their tables. I'm all for that. If we can make that work and still keep our freedom of speech so that we can go into a space on Twitter and bitch and moan and piss and cry, that's the system I'm looking for. That involves a little bit of capitalism, a little bit of socialism, and a lot of love from everybody to try to accept ideas that you might not be comfortable with. But the truth is, America's pretty goddamn close to where I think it should be. It just needs some tweaking. You know, and it seems like we all know what the solutions are. Well, we do. You know, the intelligent people we know what the solutions are. These kids, you know what they think the solution is? Give the government all the power and make them give us free stuff. Seriously. Seriously. They want government-sponsored welfare for everything. And I'm like, man, I hate to go into that whole, you know, what is it, millennials thing or whatever. But there is a section of age of kids who were just never taught to work, to get a real job, and to save money. That was my thing. That was what we were taught as children. And I don't think this generation caught on. The ones that I'm listening to in these Twitter spaces, it's like, yeah, they'll get a job in a restaurant, they'll get a job here, they'll get a job, they'll do a little hustle there, they'll do a little hustle there. And I think to myself, man, you never realized the importance of, if you're going to live and subscribe in a capitalist society, which you are, the importance of supporting that society by actually getting a job, securing work, and getting funds and playing into the whole, you got to play ball, man. So you got people like this and like this. But then they're like this. And I'm like that. Does that make sense? Are you guys ready to get high now? Was that a good talk? Look, if you agree with everything I've said here this morning, go ahead and share this to a socialist or a communist friend of yours on Twitter. All right? Spread it around a little bit. There's a conversation to be had. And as long as you're doing that, that conversation's never going to start. Now, I know that that little group of 8 twats in that fucking, in that Twitter space this morning doesn't represent all of the people of that age group. I understand that. And I don't hold all of them accountable. But let me tell you, those fucking cunts, they aren't helping out their movement because they got loud fucking voices and they got eyes on them and they're fucking throwing it all down the goddamn shitter. You got a voice. You want Chinese type of regime silencing you? You want a fucking muzzle on your mouth? At least now, you still have a voice. You should talk to other people that want to talk to you. I told them I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I literally told them that. And they're like, oh yeah, okay, this guy's, all of them. All 8 of them were all mumbling and grumbling and groaning under their breath. And you can hear them on all their mics. And I just continued to talk. And I said, look, there's a solution. If you guys are willing to just, oh, here he goes. Oh, it's going to be, oh, no. And then the guy's like, no, let's hear him out. Let's hear him out. And I got to speak. I said my piece. I said, you guys, I'm not here to give you the solution. I'm here to tell you, you're never going to get there if you won't talk to people. And you're never going to get there if you ask to be silenced like they do in communist China. And they all took her side. And she was yelling and screaming at me the whole time. And I was sitting there quiet. And she goes, and all you're doing is interrupting people. And I didn't interrupt anybody except one time to say one. I was trying to make one point. Well, and he's like, oh, you're not going to interrupt me. You know, he said one thing. I was like, let me adjust this one thing. It'll just take me a second. No, let me finish what I have to say. Okay, your voice is so fucking important. Okay, cool. Great. Enjoy talking to your 7 people. I got 17 people here. All right. I offer you a platform where you can reach more people. You know, I offer you somebody to give you a little pushback on your bullshit and give you all the facts around everything. You know, I'm not a capitalist. I'm here for your benefit. And if you push me out of your lives, you push me away, your loss. Your loss. They didn't just silence me in the chat, they kicked me out of it. They blocked me out of it. And I was like, yeah, I was expecting that. They were all screaming at me. I didn't go in there to troll. No. I went in there to offer them a hand of friendship and to offer them a solution to their problem, which was just talking. Like, listen to me, listen to other people, and we could talk, and there might be some... Where's my fucking coffee at? Coffee. I need my coffee. Holy shit. Fuck, I need coffee. Adam, what's up, brother? Wait, Orlando is here, everybody. The second coming of Jesus Christ. Hold on. Well, before these communists get their bullshit way, let's at least get Biden out of office before we all end up kid-sniffing mumblers. Dad, you know everybody is happy in China. Lol. Sharing a flag says, fuck everyone but me. It's the same as wearing a white pointy hat. Yeah, I'm not saying America is the greatest country. I'm saying America has the best form of government that I'm aware of. That's all. And they've got it right here. It's a democratic, socialist combination. It's the way it should be. You know, there's a little capitalism. Well, unfortunately, right now, there's too much capitalism. And I agree. Capitalism has ruined everything. But it can be reined in. And if we reined it in, wouldn't that be better than burning the whole goddamn thing down? just reining in capitalism and distributing the taxes correctly. I mean, these kids want to give all their money to the fucking government so that the government can decide to put food on their table. God, man, I know we just don't have the resources, and nobody wants to grow their own food and all that shit. But if we don't start talking, there's going to be a lot of people living in homeless encampments. And they were talking about that in that chat room too. He was like, man, I was driving through someplace, wherever he was, and he said, homeless encampments everywhere. And I'm like, those people have no power. You know, they can't rise up anymore. They can't even communicate with each other. And they steal from each other. You know, they shit on each other's little plots of land, and they make it horrible for each other. And you can't start a movement with people who are exhausted. And that's what capitalism has done. That's what American capitalism has done to the poor people of this country. And they're frustrated, and they're poor, and they've got no voice, and they've got nothing. And I know when I go in there and I hear poor people talking, I'm telling you, man, I feel for them. And I want to help all of them. I know Biden doesn't give a fuck about them. President Trump, Donald Trump, when he was president, he didn't give a fuck about them. Barack Obama didn't give a fuck about them. Nobody gives a fuck about them. So, is there a solution to it? Yeah, I think there is. I think there's a great solution to it, man. But we're not going to get there if we have the Bitcoin community and the political community, which is socialist, even, you know, just socialists and communists, I would say the political community. They're the ones that are out there really talking. At odds with each other when they could be together working this all out, man, and helping each other, man. It's psychotic. They literally have money. I mean, some of these poor people have money. They've got a cell phone, they got Twitter, they've got an apartment, they've got a car, they've got a job, they got something. And I'm like, wow, if you weren't so anti-fucking capitalism, you could put a little money in crypto and learn how to double that really fast. You know, we could talk, man. We could talk about you know, not using banks anymore. I agree with you. Capitalism sucks. And banks are based on the capitalist Federal Reserve. Get your money out of the banks. Let's talk. We do agree on a lot of things. We don't like all this government control. You know, we don't like all these regulations on our money. You guys don't like the government not giving you things? I would love it if the government would give you what you need to survive. And I'm a capitalist? You want to call me a fucking capitalist? It doesn't sound like it. You know, I thought capitalists were supposed to be people that said, fuck the poor, haha, I'm rich and I've got a yacht. You know, evil capitalists. That's why I say I don't believe in capitalism 100%, because, you know, according to these kids, someone's got to suffer because of it. I don't necessarily agree with that, but that's the way they feel, and that's the way it is for them right now. They are suffering. They blame wealthy people. They blame wealthy people that they don't have any money. We need to talk. All right? It's not my fault. And they literally, these 8 people, they were mad at me for being wealthy, I could tell. Oh boy, as soon as I said I was born with a silver spoon, I was trying to keep it real, you know? I try to keep it real with people. Yeah, I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I'm a millionaire. Okay, but is that all it takes for you to disregard everything that I have to say? Because if it is, you're never going to achieve anything in your life. Because you're literally going to hold success as some kind of a red flag. Oh, you were successful at something. Oh, you made money. That's not good. You played into the system and it worked for you. You system player. You ball player. You were playing ball, nay? I love how many people have come in here and left, come in here and left, come in here and left. They get a little earful of this and they just can't take it. Nobody wants to talk. It's jealousy. I'm trying to give them the information. I'm trying to give them the key. You know, and I'm not telling them it's crypto. I'm not. That is not the solution to their problems. But the idea in crypto is to get out from underneath federal regulation. They think crypto's whole design is to form a new capitalism where we're in control. The crypto holders are now in control of everything. I just want to be in control of the food on my table. I want to be in control of air conditioning in a house, a car, fuel. You know, those kinds of things. I want to be comfortable. And they were talking about comfort in there too. I was like, that's really interesting that you're talking about being comfortable. If you want to be comfortable, you don't want to play into the system. You just expect it to just crumble at your feet and then give you everything you want. I don't see how that's going to work for you. So there's no solution in my mind. I don't have the answer. Is it worth talking about? Yeah, because when you're miserable and you're not talking about it, you're just going to stay miserable. But when you're miserable and you're talking about it, at least you have hope. At least you feel like there is light at the end of the tunnel. You might be working towards a way out. And disregarding people with different ideas than you, disregarding people that have more money than you because you don't like it, that's no way to get out of the hole that you're in. And they want to disregard. He was trying to make fun of the fact that I came on here yelling and cursing and screaming on my show, and I tried to explain to him, I'm like, I'm playing a character. I yell and scream on every show. And you might actually detect that I'm not actually doing the same rant type thing from the last time. Hopefully a couple of those people that friended me up in that chat, and they did, hopefully they'll watch this and they'll be like, that guy makes way more sense than the host of that fucking chat would allow him to make, by cutting him off and saying that he came in our chat, tried to record us, and blah, 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 blah. It's like, okay, fine, attack me on that, and don't let them hear my words. But unfortunately, a few of your buddies did hear me speak, and they obviously agreed with what I said. Or they were willing to have the conversation with me enough to the point that they are now following me on Twitter. And I just want to say to those people, hey man, I'm not here to make fun of you. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not here to troll you. I'm not even here to get you to watch my fucking show. I'm just here to tell you, man, people like me in the crypto community, we're here to help you, man. We don't hate you. We understand communism and socialism and democracy and capitalism and government control and the Fed and other countries and things like that. There's a lot that we have to add to the conversation. For instance, did you not know that China kills people? Did you not know that you don't have free speech in China? Everybody that jumped on the China girls, she's not Chinese, just saying. She was, I believe she was African American. She was talking about China. I'm not being racist. I just want you to know that girl, everybody loved her and what she was saying about China. And all I said was, China is not nice to their people, to the Chinese people. They lock them up. They imprison them. They threaten them. They don't give them free speech. And if I have a feeling you were living under that regime and under that control, you wouldn't be happy at all. Because listen to you just spouting off in this chat. Oh, fucking this and fucking that and fucking this and oh, motherfucking that. You wouldn't be able to do that shit in China. At all. They'd put an end to your mouth real fucking quick. They'd lock you up. They'd fucking kill you. Probably because you're African American and you're a woman. Yeah, that's China. They wouldn't like you over there. They'd lock you up. You want to sit there and defend China? You don't know it. Oh, I've been to China. Well, you've been to all the tourist places in China. Did you go and interview people there? Did you go to the port areas? Did you go to a prison? Did you go to a Chinese prison? Did you count how many prisoners are locked up there? Ask a Chinese prisoner why they're locked up. I said the wrong thing on the internet. So yeah, go ahead. Go take her side and completely disregard facts. This is why y'all can't have nice things. You're so busy hoisting each other up on your little pedestals. Oh, this person's talking passionately. Yeah, 100%. I totally agree with that. Really? Are you listening to what they're saying? Or are you just playing politics with your friends? Are you just choosing a side and then you're deciding, well, I'm just going to side with that person because I like that person. I don't know who this person is. Even when the other person is making all the sense and the person that you're supporting is telling you that Chinese people are happier than Americans are. And it just boils down to one thing, man. Freedom. Nobody said it better than Mel Gibson. Freedom! There's a reason people die for their freedom. And there's a reason the Chinese people are miserable as a whole. And you deny yourself simple facts, keep having your conversations, keep spinning your wheels in the mud, and you go nowhere, and I'll just watch the crypto market and I'll keep doing my show, and I'll disregard y'all, you know, the little socialist commie community on Twitter Spaces, and let you guys suffer and watch. And every time I see one of your tweets that you're crying about this, you're crying about that, I'm like, yeah, you know, I tried to offer you a solution, but didn't want to hear me. You don't want to talk, so that's fine. Hey, man, I'm not your fucking savior. That's for sure. I mean, everybody realizes that. But if you won't talk to me, you're not going to talk to fucking anybody. Because I'm the closest thing to capitalism that would ever fucking listen to you, motherfuckers. You remember that shit. And that's coming from a millionaire. All right. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabisism, tis for all. Cheers, everybody. My mom and my dad was still coherent, they'd be laughing at these kids. They say, get a fucking job. Are you kidding me? My mom would be like, what a bunch of lazy motherfuckers. But see, that's my parents' mentality. Jobs suck. That's why I don't have one. I choose not to have one. But see, a long time ago, I figured out a way not to have a job. And I just wish other people had thought about that too when they were younger. And we spend our time as children running around and having fun, you know, doing all the things that kids do. And every once in a while, you know, an adult will approach you and say, hey, you know, at some point you need to start taking things seriously. Start thinking about what you're going to do as far as education. You know, you're living in a capitalist society. So this is what we do. We play into the society by getting a job, contributing, paying taxes to it, and then hopefully, you know, the welfare goes to the people that need it, and people that work really hard get rewarded by having a lot of money and having all the things they want. And that worked for a little while. It was great. And then, you know, all the Elon Musks and the you know, the Bill Gates and the fucking all the other billionaires out there, Bransons, they decided that they were going to pay lobbyists to convince our government to cut their taxes to inverse numbers. And I thought about that. I thought about Jeff Bezos specifically. And I thought, well, with Bezos, I understand he doesn't pay fucking taxes. And I got a problem with that. At the same time, how many taxes does Amazon purchases pay out? Shipping taxes pay out to the federal government every year. All because this one man. How many taxes, how much in taxes has resulted from that capitalist company, Amazon, doing business? And then I realized, I'm like, well, that's why Bezos doesn't need to pay taxes. He's paid more taxes. His company has funded more than probably any other company on the planet, the United States federal government, when you think about it. I mean, if you added it all up, and think about Microsoft Windows, almost every computer in the world has it. Well, everybody had to pay tax on that when they purchased it. And that tax money went right to the United States federal government. We don't want to talk about that, though, do we? Look, I'm not here to defend these motherfuckers. I say tax them, give them all $10 million and take the rest. But I'm also saying, don't forget about the facts of everything. And so many people don't want to look at that. You know, I lost 6 people right now because I mentioned that Bezos probably shouldn't be taxed. You guys got all fucking butthurt and you left. I see it. As I talk about things, I watch my numbers, and I see when people get offended. Like I said, I'm not here to defend Jeff Bezos. I'm here to just tell you a fact. When you bought something in Amazon, did you pay fucking tax on it? Did you look at how much that tax was? Do you know where that money went? It went to the United States federal government. How many times did you do that this year? How many times did everybody else do that this year? How much tax money is Amazon responsible for generating? With benefiting them, not me. They still try to trick me into working for them from time to time. But I'm worth more than them now. I only bitch about money if I'm south of 20,000 now. True trendy stay and debate like adults. Well, I'm not here to debate. I'm not here to debate. I'm here to tell you how the fuck it is. You know? You're here to either learn, listen, and agree, or, you know, get a little butthurt if you don't. But one thing's for sure, you're not going to change my mind. All I'm spouting are facts. All I've told you today are facts about everything. I mean, somebody want to deny that Amazon pays a lot in taxes? Should Jeff Bezos pay tax on his income? Well, fuck yeah, I do. I do. I'm paying like fucking 20, 23, 27%, some crazy shit like that. You know? And I'm nowhere near the 10 million mark where they're talking about really, you know, taking money from people. James, if you're not going to listen to what I'm talking about and participate in the conversation, just shut the fuck up. All right? Thanks. And another thing. You know I don't want to discuss that shit on my fucking channels, James. So why did you fucking bring it up? You want me to block you again, motherfucker? Keep it up. Fucking dick. The problem is, James doesn't get called out on his bullshit enough, folks. And he keeps coming in acting like a fucking dick. No, it's not cool, motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. Amazon makes a lot in tax money, but who pays the taxes? The consumers, the ones placing the orders, pay the taxes. Just a thought, Nay. Definitely makes sense where you're coming from, the company being in a lot of tax money for sure. Yeah, Joseph, the consumers pay the taxes. It's true. But who's making it possible for those consumers to pay all those taxes, Joseph? Would they be paying the taxes if there was no Jeff Bezos? Or at that level? Like I said, motherfucker, just agree with me, dude. I'm right. You know, Amazon generates billions in taxes, I'm sure. I'm sure the number goes into the billions. I wouldn't be surprised. And that shouldn't be a problem for anybody. You know, you want to talk about facts about shit like that. I mean, because we waste so much time going after Bezos and going after billionaires. I say just slap the fucking income tax on them. Do it! Slap the fucking income tax on them. It does generate a lot of capital. Yeah, not just tax dollars. Think about all the people that are employed. And not just the people that are employed through Amazon, and that's a shitty job. But think of all the people that work for UPS, and that's a good job. And those guys like their jobs. And they probably had to hire more drivers and get more trucks to satisfy all the new, you know, purchases coming out. I don't know how much revenue they produced. It would probably be worth looking into. Okay, Google. How much revenue does Amazon produce yearly?
According to Statista, in the last reported year, the multinational e-commerce company's net revenue was $386.06 billion US dollars, up from $280.52 billion US dollars in 2019.
Holy, that's way more than I thought. consumers paid 1.7 billion in taxes from orders. There you go. There you go. Over $1 billion Jeff Bezos made for the United States federal government. Hello? You know, thank you, Jeff Bezos. I have a feeling we were able to put some food on some tables with that money. I have a feeling. You know, we probably dropped more bombs and drones too, but wow. I had a feeling it was in the billions, but god damn, it's once you see it. So, you know, you want to give him back the 1.7 billion in money that the government took from him for all those purchases? That's a lot of money. Hey man, I don't know if we tax Jeff Bezos what the tax would be on him. But you know, I get state and federal tax. Hit him on both ends too. You know, get him on fucking income tax and get him on the revenue produced for the company as well. Double tax that motherfucker. There's your solution. And nothing against him, but it's only fair. You know? It's only fucking fair. If I'm getting taxed, that motherfucker should be getting taxed. I mean, I know I'm not generating any revenue for the country, but why take it out of my ass? You know, why take it out of my fucking income? You know, motherfuckers. And because I make more money, I gotta pay more in taxes than somebody who doesn't make as much money as me. You know, I pay more money in taxes probably than Donald Trump did. They got me so jacked. I'm in the wrong tax bracket. I always have been. I'm in like the highest fucking tax bracket. And I never really complain about it either. I always just shut up, pay the fucking taxes, and... I mean, look what they did to Wesley Snipes, man. Fucking A, dude. They fucked him up, dude. They will fuck you up if you don't pay your taxes. They will put you right in prison, man. Don't care who the fuck you are. And you would think at the point that they're like, yeah, we're going to prosecute you, you'd think Snipes would be like, okay, well, I'll just pay the taxes off. Right? I guess not. I guess it doesn't work like that. I don't know. Or maybe he was like, no, fuck you, I'll go to prison. Makes me harder. I play hard characters, man. I'm doing some character research. Man, I wonder how many famous people have gone to prison for tax evasion. Good morning, Kristen. Let's do a dab, everybody. That's why I'm turned sideways here. I'm addressing my dab table. I've got some new dabs from Pinoy still, but that I've laid out here. Gonna be nice. I tried telling those guys I play a character on the show. He's like, dude, you ranted for 2 hours. I'm like, I rant on every show like that. He's like, yeah, whatever. That's what I do, bro. I'm playing a character, I told him. He's like, yeah. They're so militant. All they want you to do is just shut up, let them speak, and give them praise when they're done speaking. And that's it. And I'm like, you guys really should let some more crypto people in here. You know? You should open up that conversation. Crypto people would be more than happy to talk to y'all. That's the difference, too. You don't see the crypto people fucking shutting them out. You see them shutting out the crypto people. It's almost as if they're like, I do not hear what you're saying. Oh, that solution, it sounds too perfect for me. Blah, 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 blah. I do not want to take my money and make 14% interest off of it. Cheers. I am a sweetie, aren't I? I'm a nice guy. I want to help people. I'm not here to hurt anybody. This stuff is it's so light, it's like I can't even feel that I smoked it. I'm going to have to do a bigger dab, I think. Hotter. I think I'm going to have to go in hot like Pinoy does. I have to go in hot like Pinoy. I let it cool down too much. That was really smooth and tasty, though. Snipes got a handout from Kevin Hart. Cast him in True Story, a fucking fantastic new thriller series. Oh. Hey, man. Wesley Snipes is a fucking great actor. Wesley Snipes is a great actor, bro. I love Wesley Snipes. He's really good at what he does, you know? I got a compliment on my hair today already, Kristen. It's nice. Nice to make it look nice and pretty. 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 I like my hair to be pretty. Nothing wrong with that. A little pretty hair. It's the beard I'm having an issue with. He is, but Kevin Hart stole the show in this. Oh, I haven't seen this yet. You have to check it out. True Story. Kristen, we'll watch it together. How the shit do I clean under a fridge? What about the fridge? My beard's looking good. Thanks, James. I like how James hangs out after I fucking totally go off on him and he just acts normal. It's the best. Not the floor, but the fridge itself. Does anybody clean that? And why not? Under a fridge? You gotta tilt that motherfucker. Fuck that shit, dude. I've never cleaned the underside of a fridge before. I clean the vents, though. I clean the whole thing. The underside, the back, everything. But I don't go underneath it. God, it's gotta be a disaster under there. Mice hide under there and shit, you know? That's gotta be so disgusting. Mice love refrigerators. They're nice and warm down there. What are your recommendations, if any, when in the curing process, as in like temperature and humidity level as well as time frame? How do I clean the vents? I use a vacuum cleaner with the brush attachment. Or you can use a microfiber rag. Damp. Microfibers are great, dude. It'll pull the dust right out of those holes. Anything, Joseph, anything on curing? It's just, you know, you want to jar it up so it doesn't get too dry after a while. You want to enclose it in something, whether it's a bag, a turkey bag, a jar, or something, before it gets to the point that it's just so freaking crispy that it's brittle. If it gets to that point, man, you got to rehydrate it. So it's kind of like, let it get to the point where the stems, the little stems snap and the big ones almost snap. That's almost it. And then put it inside something, but leave the top off. And then turn it over. And this is how I do it, man. And then turn it over a few times and keep exposing the underside to air. And as soon as the next time you turn it over and it feels crispy on the bottom, then put the top on. And then you should be good. Open it up a few times, let the humidity out of there. But temperature and humidity aren't that important as much as, you know, don't put it in direct sunlight. Try to keep it cool and dark. And humidity, the more humidity you have, the longer the cure is going to take, and that's fine. You want a nice long cure. I mean, if you got plenty of time, a good humid cure is great. That's what you would want, a nice slow cure. But you fuck around with humidity, man, you can get mold. So it's you have to know what the fuck you're doing. You have to always be present and open those jar lids every day. Wires like Coolio. The ribs under the doors. I'm not a scientist. Yeah, that's the ribs under the doors, and if you pull the thing away from the wall, there should be vents on the back as well. From a botany channel. Cheers, James. Kristen Lowell. It's quarter of the hour, James. Cheers. Let's smoke, shall we? Oops. That bong needs a cleaning. George Washington. I'll be right back, guys.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
Blind taker, cashing your chips, loose nibbling, whining, self-loathing hypocrite. Blame it on Rio or the woman in red. Don't fool yourself, it's all in your head. You're the mascot of the next century. Look in the mirrors, cloud insecurity. I'm lead for you, my eyes burn. My point is no, 'cause you'll never learn. You'll never learn. I'm bleed for you. You'll never learn. I'm bleed for you. You'll never learn. I bleed. Fuck you, shut fuck me, fuck you. Lying and dying is all that you breathe. Bulletin from your mouth, fuck you, fucking Levi's jeans, fuck you, fake traps and fuck you. Sick of your loathsome, little kid. Blind and taker, catching your chips. He's still there whining, self-loathing hypocrite. Blame it on Rio or the woman in red. Levi's clothing company.
It starts with an L.
Bullshit!
Kristen, he's saying it starts with an F. He's reciting stuff that I'm saying in the song. I came in here and she's like, "You're sounding like a little bitch." I'm like, he's reciting lyrics from the song, hon. He's singing along. Trust me, he's on our team. He's a good guy. You don't pay attention to songs play, Kristen? You sound a little retarded. She's not retarded. She just didn't know. Be nice to Kristen. She's my girl. She's got it. There you go. There, now we're all getting along. See? See? Little misunderstanding? There must be some misunderstanding. Woo! There must be some kind of mistake. Woo! Wait in the rain for hours. You were late. Bow, 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 bow. So, I don't understand why people don't stick around, man. Hang out and get high. Get high. And today's Saturday, man. Today's fucking Saturday, bro. What's going on with the crypto thing, man? Did that shit come back up yet? Psst. I don't want to look at that shit, bro. I don't want to look at my bank. I don't want to look at the fucking crypto. I'm just avoiding reality. And that's not good. It's not good to avoid reality, you know? Oh, fuck! Holy fucking shit! Dude! What the fuck, dude? Look, everything flipped around. It's all green, man. Look at Ethereum, man. Oh, fuck. Okay, 4,160. Okay, cool, cool, cool. It's trying to recover. But Bitcoin's in good green territory today, man. That's good. I mean, the low is still 53,556, 53. 53. Did it go lower? I think it went lower. It dipped. I think that's lower. That's a lower low. I think yesterday it was 54.3, right? Okay, this better go up, man. Dude, was that the retest? 53.5? Was that the low, you guys think? It might go down to 52. Let's just wait. Let's just wait together. Let's see if we got any patterns developing here. We had a head and shoulders pattern. It resulted in a drop. Drop. Oh, flow. And then, hoping for a reverse head and shoulders. But no, it didn't happen. This is a head and shoulders forming, guys, right now. So this could mean a drop after the head and shoulders forms. Let's see what Ethereum looks like. Definitely a head and shoulders pattern forming. I will put just the shoulder and the head on both screens for you so you guys can see it. Okay. That right there, look, I'm going to go big on this so you guys can see this, okay? Look at this. If you look on both Bitcoin and Ethereum, you will see forming right here a shoulder and now a head, okay? Now, if another mountain like this forms, another shoulder just like this one, and the bottom basically matches up, we're going to have a big spike downward. Okay, that's called a normal head and shoulders pattern. We don't want that to happen. So kind of hope right now for Bitcoin to just hit 55 again and spike upwards. If it doesn't, here it goes, 55. Go, spike up. Needs to be a mass buy-in at 55,000. There needs to be excitement at 55,000. And then, boom, buy-in. And then we avoid that second shoulder, man. There it is. 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 People are getting excited at 55. Orca, what's up? Orca, you should see the screen on my fucking windows this morning, bro. I'll go take a picture of it. I couldn't believe it. I thought of you. I was like, oh my God. I was like, check this shit out. Check this out, bro. This is what my my screen looks like in my other room. Windows popped that up this morning. I guess it updated, you know, and now it's got that as the Windows thing. Pretty cool, huh? Green chocolate chip pain control. Buy in at 52. At 52? Bro, it's not forming that second shoulder pattern, man. If it doesn't drop right now and go down and start forming a second shoulder pattern, man, you might want to buy now. I'm just saying. It's got so much recovery ground to cover. Oh my god, it is so fucking far to go. Holy shit. So far to go. Storage is down to 293. That's good. Polka Dot, man, 35.7. Come on, Polka Dot. What are you doing to me? Uniswap, 19.9. You're killing me. When are they going to go, man? Come on. I thought this was the altcoin season, man. Come on, let's altcoin it up, son. Oh, are we going to do a big fat fucking dab, man? I'm so high. I can't even calmly control myself, man. I'm feeling numb all over, man. Wilder World is up to $7.27. Crypto.com is back up to 78 cents. Wait, what did I buy a bunch of? Engine. Where's Engine at? Come on, Engine. Why you gotta be all the way down at the bottom of my fucking list? Are you fucking kidding me? The one that I got. Where the hell is it? Where's Engine at? Oh, here it is, way at the bottom. $3.78. Oh, I got it at 402. But that's okay. It was $3.75 last night, so it's coming up. Come on, Engine, pump. Your name is Engine, man. Somebody put gas in the engine, man. Put some Top Fuel in there. Top Fuel, funny cars, what? What? I forget. Top Fuel, funny car. Is what I need. My heart. My heart. We need more music in our lives. Engine is stalling. I love it, Arago. I love you. Oh, and then Kristen has the engine froze. Oh my god, I fucking love you too, both of you guys. You're my favorite people. I love you. You guys are so... Billy, they're taking your jokes. Billy, they're taking your jokes. Billy, where are they, Billy? Do you have a battery blower yet? Any good? Oh, bro, come on, man. I told you. The Ego blower, man. You're going to love it. EGO. We had this conversation, Billy. It's okay. The Ego blower on Amazon. Get the blower and get the high-speed charger, bro. I got the high-speed charger right here. Check this out. Get this one. Dude, this high-speed charger right here. Get 2 batteries. Get the Ego. It's EGO. Ego. It looks like that. Don't be fooled. There's other green and black stuff out there. But I'm telling you, this blower, I use it every day. And I go through them, you know, and they'll burn out after like 2 years or whatever. But they last freaking 2 years, and I'm using them every day. I've learned how to not abuse them too, man. I'm a little bit more, I'm a little easier with it. Like, I don't move it around so much because it'll throw the fan off, you know, so I'm more gentle, you know. I will pivot it more than that, you know. Makes a difference. You got the 600? It's in your cart and you never bought it. Dude, that's so funny. I remember the whole conversation. I've been hesitant to buy electric. Honey, let me tell you something. You take the battery out of that, pop it in a chainsaw. It works. Take it out of that, pop it in a weed eater. It works. Take out of that, you could pop it in a lawnmower. All uses the same batteries. No gas. The chainsaw takes, you know, chain oil. You put oil in just like you would for a normal chainsaw. What am I doing here? Am I doing a dabby? Hot dabby. That's right. We're going in hot. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis. Come on, 55,001. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't business for all. Cheers, everybody. Let's see that Saturday market open up, America. Come on. What do we got going on here? 5511. 5 and a 15 quarter, 2, 50 quarter, 5, we got 55.11. Let's go Bitcoin. 3 and a 15 quarter, come on, people on the floor. 3 and a 15 quarter, 2, 15 quarter, 5, 15 quarter, 5, 15 quarter, 2, 2, and it's 008. Come on, 3 and a 15 quarter, 2, 2, 001. 3 and a 15 quarter, 000. 3 and a 55, 3,000. 5 and a 15 quarter, 2, 2, 50 quarter, 54, 994 going down. 3 and a 15 quarter, 994. 5 and a 15 quarter, 2, 995. Coming up a little bit, 54, 995. Here we go, folks. 3 and a 15, now it's double 006. 3 and a 55, 006. 5 and a 15 quarter, 2, 2, 15 quarter, 5, 15 quarter, 5, 15 quarter, 2, 2, 50 quarter, 5. 5 still at 006, folks. 3 and a 15 quarter, 2, 2, 15 quarter, 5, 5, 50, wine and getting red. I do not know. I need to put more butane in this torch. 3 and a 15, 2, 2, 15 quarter, 5, 5. It's not getting hot. That's the problem. Okay, my nose itches, number 1. Number 2. After auctioneering, it made my nose itch. Number 3. Everybody just calm the fuck down. All right? Everybody, you guys just calm the fuck down. All right? Everybody just calm the fuck down. Oh, you're recommending me. It's funny. I'm going to show you guys how to fill a torch. You wait until you start seeing exhaust come out. And then you stop. I think that's good. Now, cap the torch. Cap the butane and put it back. That's my camera stand. It's the can of butane. It makes a great camera stand. Been using it for a long time. There we go. Now we can go in hot, folks. There's my nose hair trimmers. I got them. I got them in sight. Wow, that didn't take long. All right, no law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't business for all. Cheers, everybody, for real now. It is bottom of the hour, a little late. We're going in hot. Oh, fuck! I'm squeezing my legs together right now. Thank you, universe. Fucking A. 55,124. I'll smoke to 136. 55,136. 55,140. Look at that candle. Oh, God, I love a candle. Making candles. Making candles. Making candles. Making candles. Cheers, James. Cheers, Seymour. Oh, face. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. What kind of candles do you make? Making candles. Look at the candles. I'm talking about green candles of Bitcoin and Ethereum, guys. With tiny little wicks. We want tiny wicks and big candles. That's what we want. I like a big candle with a tiny wick. Look at Ethereum. Watch it go. Up, up, up. Look at that. 55, 1, 161, 173, 178, 182. I thought you were making real candles? No, man, we're watching the candles on the chart. This is called a candlestick chart for Bitcoin. Here, let me show you. Oh, God, that's so much better. Oh, oh, my O face. Oh, 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 my O face. Oh, 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 oh. 255, 200. Here, look at this, Orlando. Hey, Orlando, you ever heard of the band Tony, Orlando, and Dawn? Tony, Orlando, and Dawn. So, I'll zoom in here so you can see the shape. You see those the red marks in the middle of the screen? Right here? They call these candlesticks, and they call this part at the bottom or at the top the wick. So you see how that looks like a candle with a wick? So they call this a candlestick chart for stocks or for crypto. So when we're talking candles, we're talking these kind of candlesticks. And what we want to see green. We want to see long, short, tiny wicks and going big and going up. That's what we're looking at here on this chart. And I know it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to see it, because of their stupid little stick figure outline. But what we're seeing right now is a nice little pump, and I'll have to chart it out here to see and give you an idea where I think it's headed. So to do that, we can look at Ethereum right next to this. And we can see we avoided the head and shoulders pattern. If we keep going up, we've avoided the head and shoulders pattern. Now, inverse head and shoulders could still happen, and that would be great. That would mean that Bitcoin or Ethereum would have to drop all the way down to 4,135 roughly. 4,135. That's where this one is. If it were to come all the way down to there again, then we'd have an inverse shoulder, a head, and then over here somewhere an inverse shoulder. But because this blew out the pattern so far, we don't get that either. So we start all over again from the top. So looks like Bitcoin is going crazy over here at 55,172. And let's see what Ethereum's going to do as far as forming the next pattern. We've got the possibility of a regular head and shoulders if this drops down massively right now. If Ethereum drops, we could get into another Head and Shoulders. That would be bad. So a regular Head and Shoulders, right? So just picture my Head and Shoulders, okay? Regular Head and Shoulders, the price drops, okay? An upside down Head and Shoulders, when the head is like my beard, and then you've got two little triangles right here, you see that upside down? That means the price is going to go up. Doesn't always happen, but it almost always happens. So here comes a drop, and let's see if it gets anywhere near. It's nowhere near where it would need to be to form a Head and Shoulders right now. It would really have to drop drastically right now. It's got to drop all the way down to 55. It has to go down to 55,000 if we're going to form another shoulder and then drop big time. So let's see what it does. We'll zoom in. Now it's red, so it's easy to see. They're easier to see on screen when they're red. I have a cannabis. If you have green butter, then cook something. A cannabis question. If you have green butter, then cook something in skillet. Eggs. Does the heat ruin THC levels? No. You know what? You can decarboxylate. You can decarboxylate up to like 1,000 degrees, honey. You're fine. You're fine. Your cannabis oil will be fine. Slowing down. Bottom is leveling off. You guys see the red bottoms there, those candlesticks? That's a mass. See the yellow? There's the yellow marker. So look at the bottoms of the candlesticks to see if the pattern's reversing. Simple. See, now there's a big wick. You don't want to see a wick. That's a lot of resistance. What it means is the price went up there, but it got pushed back down. It got pushed back down to where the actual candlestick is. So that yellow marker's good, but it's not a healthy yellow marker yet. We're probably going to get a second yellow marker. That's because it's right in the center and you got all that wick. Right? You want to see a big yellow candle with no wick. Then you know you're going up. Right now there's a lot of resistance. That's why it's flashing yellow, green, red. There's red volume underneath. And you need that volume to be green and growing. But we didn't get anywhere near 55,000. It did not form a Head and Shoulders pattern yet. I mean, there's possibility of a fluctuation to still go down to do it. If it drops down to 55 really quick, which I've seen it happen plenty of times, it's just $190. If it just drops down and goes back up, oh fuck, then we got a Head and Shoulders forming. So it's not doing well right now, and it could happen. These patterns are so visible. They are so predictable. They don't always form. And you got to watch for that. Chris, how are you, brother? Good to see you, man. I'm good. I'm really good. Man, I'm not into religion or anything like that. But my neighbor put up a Christmas tree. And we live out in the woods. And I am literally the only neighbor who can see his Christmas tree from my house. I'm the only one who can see it from anywhere. You have to go in either on my property or on his property to see this Christmas tree. I took a picture of it through the woods. You can see it downstairs. That big glow. That's from my bedroom window. No one else can see that but me. This is what it looks like from far away. That's regular view. All right, I saw that and I liked it. I was like, that's cool. It's there just for me. Cuz he knows I'm the only person who can see that. I'm going to tell him nice tree. Dude, look at me, bro. Look at me all ripped. Look at that stomach. Look at that shit. What? Look at that bulletproof vest. What? That was me on Instagram. Dude. When I see that shit, it makes me want to work 10 times as hard to make it happen, man. Holy fucking shit. Wow, bro. Wow. That's cool, bro. That's cool, man. Did you guys see that shit on IG? You need to lose 15 pounds? Bro, you've always been like thin, man. What are you talking about? You gotta lose 15 pounds? I've gotta lose 20 pounds. I've got to lose 20 pounds. Whoa! Big candlestick. Big bear. Big bear. Big bull. Big bull. Big bull. Big bull. Big bull. Look at that candlestick, guys. Holy shit. Followed by another big bull. Big bull 242. 55, 242. We are out of the pattern. We're out of the head and shoulders pattern. I'm almost positive. Holy shit. That was a big bull run right there, bro. Holy shit. Charged up that hill. Bulls on parade. Burn out. Burn out. Burn out. Bulls on parade. We should listen to that right now. I wonder if we could listen to that. Dude, we should listen to Bulls on Parade while the Bulls fucking parade on... Uh-oh, now, Orlando, if you're still... Orlando, are you still here? We may have lost Orlando, everybody. Orlando, the second coming of Jesus Christ, are you still here, brother? You're still here. What's up, bro? So, what just happened on the chart was a blue marker. God's King is here. So what just happened on the chart was a blue marker, which usually means a downturn direction now on this chart when you're using this. If you look at the middle of the Ethereum peak right here, which is this chart over here, we'll zoom in on this and you'll see there's two blue markers there at that peak. Those two blue markers signified this giant drop. So we just got a blue marker, but it disappeared and it actually became a yellow marker. So now the movement has gone from moving downwards to moving upwards. And the movement is important. And that marker is important to remind you of where it was flowing at that moment. So we're not getting a blue marker here. It actually went red. 55, 190. 55, 200. So I'm watching Orlando. This is called the 1 minute chart. And when you're watching the charts on crypto, you could stretch it out to any time limit you want, from 1 hour to 4 hours, 1 minute, 24-hour chart, month chart, week chart, there's a 7-day chart, there's the month chart, 3 month, 9 months sometimes, 6 months sometimes, year chart, 5-year chart sometimes, and the lifetime, right? The lifetime, and sometimes you'll notice on newer cryptos, like the lifetime and the 5-year and the 1 year will all be the same, because it didn't start but within the last 3 years, the last year or whatever. So by the time you get down to 5-year, you'll see, or you get down to 1 year, you'll see more dynamic in the pattern of where it moved. And as you move down, that becomes more prominent because you're zooming in to a smaller area of time. So it changes the dynamic of the curve of whatever happened to that crypto. But it's always good to cycle through all those and look at those and learn those. See and look at the percentage for each group of days, whether it was a week or a month or a year. Look at the percentage rise, or if there was a drop during that time. When you see a week-long drop, that's a great time to buy. When you see a month-long drop, it's a great time to buy. But when you start getting into a 3 month and longer, you have to investigate each crypto and find out why it's been down, and find out if it's one that's worthy, that's going to go back up again. One that I have a lot of faith in is ENJ, Engine. So that one is way down right now. I bought that one with a lot of money. I put $7,000-8,000 into that, maybe $6,000. I can't remember. A couple days ago, it was $4.02. That was before the market dropped. And then the market dropped, and then it went all the way down to $3.75. And I'm like, it's Engine, it's okay. I mean, it's gonna go back, and one day it's gonna be at the very top of this list. And it's like they rotate. Every day it's something different. And one day Engine will be either very top or right up there at the very top. And I'll look at the price, and it won't be we're at $4.02 where I bought it. It'll be at $4.30. And then I'll go check my wallet, and I'll see how much money I've made off of that, $6,000 or whatever. But if I'd waited and bought it a little bit later, it was just by a freaking few hours, actually. And then the whole market crashed. I tell everyone this. I say, when I buy crypto, everything goes down. It's true. And I bought this, the whole market fucking crashed. It's just the luck of my goddamn whatever. And I decided, I'm not going to do anything. I'll let it sit. That's all. It's called diamond hands. When you decide to hodl on, HODL, hodl, and you decide to take that long-term investment attitude and not even look at it. If it bothers you, you don't even look at it. You walk away from it, and you know it's going to come up one day. And you just wait for that to happen. Your blood pressure will be much lower. Your blood pressure will be much lower. So we're down to 55.71 right now. We're trying to stay above 100. Now remember, if it goes down to 55, we're forming a head and shoulders pattern. So that's not good. Let's look at it. Let's look at this head and shoulders pattern. Yeah, that's not good, guys. Not good. Bitcoin right now, if it bottoms out here, and it should, so this is when I would buy in. It's going to go down to 55,000, and then probably retest that and bounce back up. This is where I would purchase some right now if I was going to make a little investment. Put $100 in. Buy $100 on. Go on to your Wait. Whoa. Nope. See, now it didn't retest that 55 mark. It dropped. So now you know not to buy. Boom. You have stop loss. You don't buy. Wait for it. Wait till it goes up to 55. 20. Right? Just wait. Just wait. Hold on. It did not retest 55,000 perfectly. Very, 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 very important lesson you guys just learned right now. Okay, it's back up, but just wait. Just wait for it. Like I said, wait for it to get back up above 55 if you're going to buy. And buy like $100 worth of Bitcoin, but just wait for it. It retested fine. It retested 55 fine. So don't worry, it should do it again. It should do it again. Nope. It's dropped. That's a big time drop right now. So just wait. Now you got to wait. You can't trust it now because it has broken the support level, guys. And you can back up and see where the last support level was. Okay. Last support level was 54,884, basically. 54,000, somewhere around 54,900. So, here it comes. Here it comes. Let's see if it retests that next level of support, man. You guys learning how to back up we're backing up the chart. Okay, there it goes. Let's see if it bounces. 54.9. It went right past it. Oh no! There goes Bitcoin. What's the next level of support? Test at 54,845 is the next test. It bounced up from 900, man. Holy shit. Let's just see if it stays up. That's exciting and crazy, man. It's totally busting out. Busting way below a head and shoulders pattern. Which meant it was going to drop, right? It's dropping before the head and shoulders pattern even completed. Okay, 957. We are basically 54,850 is the next level of support. 54,850. And we're getting a yellow marker. That means it's going to start heading up now. Good support here. Good support. So, let's see where it wants to go. 54. Remember, when we hit 55, we should get through 55 before you buy $100 worth of Bitcoin or whatever you were going to do. Wait for it. Because it is underneath the level of support right now. It sucks. It's got to try to break through, and it's not. It's what I call bopping. It's bopping along right now. Look, everything's in green. Altcoin season is in full effect right now. Crypto.com is 78 cents, number one position. Say Wilder's now number one position. Wilder and Crypto.com keep swapping positions for number one. Wilder World is $7.11. $7.13. Saitama is 6. Moon River is 328. Man, if I was gonna get synthetics at 782, guys, I would buy synthetics right now. Oh my god. At $7.82. Oh, fuck. EFI is $2.02. ILV is $1,553. Shiba Inu is 4. Binance is fucking 614. Holy shit, Binance. Fucking Binance, guys, 614. That's crazy. Sushi is 726. Link is 24.5. OVR is $2.53. Uniswap, $19.87. Storage is down to 281. Solana is 197. Algo is 169. We're trying to retest 55 right here. Here it goes. Here it goes. It's going to try. Here it goes. Now, that's important. It made it through. See if it goes up to 55.20. There you go. Now, I would say I'd feel pretty comfortable right now. I'd feel pretty comfortable right now getting like $100 of Bitcoin and just riding it up now, because I have a feeling if it's going to do a full head and shoulders pattern, it's got to go up big time to do it. That would be 55,200. So if it's going to form that second shoulder pattern and then it's going to drop bad, then it might hit 52. If it does, it's doing a head and shoulders, man. It's totally doing a fucking head and shoulders pattern. A big, big, badass fucking head and shoulders pattern. It's like, man, I hope Ethereum didn't just complete a head and shoulders. Upside down head and shoulders pattern. Ethereum just completed an upside down head and shoulders pattern. I think yes. So Ethereum's gonna blast upwards right now. Look at the volume on Ethereum right now. So it's at 4,150. Okay, that's good. It's gonna support Bitcoin. Here they're both gonna go up. Okay, even though you're seeing a blue marker on Bitcoin, I think it's gonna stay above 55. Because what's going on with Ethereum right now? 4144, 4142, 141. Ah, it didn't do it. Ah, it went under. It's no good. We might have to wait for a drop in value. And now it's got a big blue marker. So we might have to wait for a drop in, which means it's fighting off the red. But there's the red. It's gonna be we get a little drop in volume, a little drop in value, and I think Bitcoin's gonna pump. So hang in there. Hang in there. Blue marker. Blue marker on Bitcoin. You guys see that? I'll zoom it in. I'll zoom it in. I'll zoom it in for you. Oh, that's right. The stock market can't recover till Monday. It's down 2.5%. I wasn't really crying too hard about my portfolio. You know? By the way, Vanguard is the stock I couldn't remember on Thursday. Vanguard, okay. So we'll see what it's going to do here. I don't even know. It's kind of a weird thing to just kind of drop a little bit right there like that. It has to go way up to complete that shoulder, man. Whoa. Massive green candle on Ethereum. Massive green candle on Ethereum. Then there was just a giant spike of volume 5 minutes ago on Ethereum as well. You can see it there at the bottom of the screen. And that big green volume bar on the right side of the screen, but it's the leftmost green bar. Okay, here's a little drop in volume, a drop in value, right? On Bitcoin, it's a pump. So you're going to get your yellow marker here. You got your green volume below. It's going to turn that red marker yellow. The 1 minute charts, man. I fucking love them. It just went straight green. Wow. Wow. Let's see what happens. We got a minute of a candle work here to see what it's going to do. It's failing the retest, man. Oh, no. It's already under 55. It's got to go, man. Go. Wake up, man. Come on, Polkadot. What are you doing to me, Polkadot? I thought I loved Polkadot and Uniswap. They're killing me. So funny. Okay, here we go. There's a pump. We can't see the volume, well, the liquidity. Let me see if we can. There we go. Now we can see the 24 hour. The 24 hour. Go like this. We'll go like this. And we'll go like this. This. You know, I couldn't do that after I had the Bell's palsy. This. Servitudes. Simply. Service. Services. So my mouth is healing from the Bell's palsy, man. Services. Simply services. I'm so happy. I gotta stop putting Q-tips in my ears or it's gonna happen all over again. Oh, was I bothering my dog? Sorry. Was my whistlings bothering you when I whistle? Yeah, it bothers ears. Oh my god, I'm sorry, it's bothering his ears. I gotta clean his ears. Oh jeez. Rogie, I gotta clean your ears. Okay, so let me do that. You didn't know I had Bell's palsy? Yeah, half my face. Honey, you should see one of. Let's pull up one of my videos from YouTube. I'll show you. I'll be able to pull it up from the channel, but everything's set to private on that channel right now. Okay, let me see here. Your channel. Okay, and videos and search Bell's, enter. fucking come up. Huh. Nothing's coming up. I guess I have to go back to the date. It takes so long to do that. Wait, there's a search. Oh, it's a Twitter search. Huh. Three years ago. 7 years ago. 7 years ago. They're showing me old videos. I can usually spot it, no problem. When? Happened like 2 years ago? But it's not showing me any videos from 2 years ago. It's so weird. I have to go back and just, I'm gonna have to go by date, man. Videos. Oh, it's gonna take fucking forever. I don't know how to find it. 1 year ago. Oh, this is uploads. No, we don't want uploads. We want past live streams. One year ago. Yeah, these are pretty old. That's cool. 1 year ago. 2 years ago. Here we go. 2 years ago. Sitting in that kitchen. 3 years ago. Splashing and dashing. It's funny. You now. 4 years ago. No, it wasn't that long ago. Final show before PGE sucks my dick. That's funny. These aren't. Oh, this I'm already out in the living room. Wait, not here. I'm looking for one where I'm wearing an eye patch. These are from 1 year ago. So this is not all my videos. Here, let me click all videos. This is so weird. It's like they hide my videos from me or something. All videos. 4 months ago. 4 months ago. 4 months ago. 3 months ago. All videos. It's... What the fuck is wrong here, dude? Oh, you gotta click view all. I see. Uploads. Past live streams. View all. You know, there's some re-engineering over there changed how you do this. 1 year ago. 1 year ago. 1 year ago. Fucking 2 years ago. Why does it go from 2 years ago to 3 years ago and there's no videos? Isn't that weird? That's because that's the time it was basically just like all my videos are gone. I'm so confused. 4 years ago. 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, in the living room already. There's one from 3 years ago called Dabbing. It kind of looks like my face is a little fucked up there, actually. But what I don't understand is why is there only... Epic rosin squishing video from 3 years ago, yeah. Here, let me click on this. Yeah, when you were in Montana? Yeah. I don't look like I got Bell's palsy in this video. That's from October 2018. I don't know what happened to all my videos, man. I think... YouTube. I don't... Dude, I think YouTube deleted a bunch of my fucking videos. Or they're hiding them from me. Library. Dabbing. Watch later. History. Playlists. Liked videos. Huh. Uploads. Oh my god, 376 uploads. Just because I sent them to private. I guess just because I sent them to private. Maybe that's why I can't see them. But that's okay, I gotta leave them private. That's weird. They're private for me too. I'm logged into the account. I'm so confused about that. If I go to YouTube Studio and I click on my videos, comments, content. You got to click on content now. Okay, here we go. Content. This is weird. This is a different page. Okay. It says uploads live. Okay. Now. November. Here we go. Rows per page. 50. Okay, there we go. 2021. Okay, I got them now. I found them. October 2021. Can I just use the down arrow? Takes a while. September 2021. I was out there. I was in the living room. Wait, I should be able to search, right? Search across my channel. Here, let me try this. BELLS. Bell's palsy recovery. Here we go. Here, I found one. Oh, yeah. This is bad. It was bad.
Trendy News reporting in live from Northern California, home of Trendy has dabbles and all things trendy. Where you find me and you, the happenings and all home social media, especially my website, trendyhasdabbers.com, where you can learn all about the trendiness and the pain oil and the fantasticness that we are bringing to the world through the beauty of cannabis and what cannabis has to offer you. So, Angel in Blue, what's up? Greg Gravity's here. Wow, you guys found me quick today, huh? Looks like notifications went out. Hey, Teresa. Okay, awesome.
I did facial exercises and stuff, you know.
Hey, Liz, Greg, Teresa, Enoch, Lily, Nelly. Good to see I'm still around. I'm always around. I'm always around. I broadcast 3 times a day. That's just on Facebook, so you might not be on Facebook and you're missing the shows, but But I'm there, man. I am definitely doing my shows.
Couldn't even talk, man. Listen to my voice.
I'm obviously feeling a lot better today. Hey, Ja. Well, if you guys are missing me, you need to come on over to Facebook and follow Ben Shader on Facebook. I got 6 channels. I'm waiting for a trendy today, yeah? Yeah, nobody really seemed to need one, so I was just laying low, taking care of personal...
The whole thing seems blurry like that.
The audio sounds good.
I mean, I wonder how the audio.
But you see it now. So I guess this was after I wasn't wearing a an eye patch at that point. April 8th, 2019. April 8th, 2019. So that was right before I bought that property, or before I sold the property, one or the other. Bitcoin's still above 55,100, guys. There's just equal amount of buying and selling going on. A lot of trading. A lot of activity, man. We've been watching Doge do absolutely nothing. I don't even know why I have Doge up there. Did someone ask me to watch Doge for them? We should probably take that one down. Oh, I put Doge up because Carl said it was about to make a move. Up or down, but he said it was going to do something. So that's why I started watching it. Sand, I got Sandbox down here on the end. Sandbox is at 649, just kicking ass. Where is Sandbox on our list? You'd think it would be at the very top, right? It's at the very bottom. Can you believe that? Sandbox at the very bottom of the list right now. At $6.48. Unbelievable. It's down and it's at 648. That, you know? Fuck, man. I'd buy it if it was $3.50, probably, something like that. But if you look at sand over time, you'll see it's just in a little dip. It's going up, though. You know, they're all, man, most of these are going to go up. I don't know about Flocky and, you know, I don't know about Saitama. Shiba Inu's kind of up in the air too. If they're gonna have the longevity or not. But listen, all 6 of you, I hope you guys had fun. We broadcasted this morning for how long? Almost 2 hours. So you guys take care, and I will see you soon. Okay? Love you guys. I'll see you this afternoon. Around 1 o'clock or so. My time. 5 hours, 4 hours, something like that.